What is up, guys, and welcome to MotoGP 19. I'm a few days late to the party, so I apologize about that, but we're going to play some career mode today. We're going to have some fun. This is kind of like my annual video on this game, and I can tell you 100% for certain that we are not going to finish the series on this game. This may be the only video, depends on how you guys like it, but it's just a shame the timing of this game, because F1 2019 comes out in just a couple of weeks' time. But anyway, let's have some fun with this game nonetheless. Please like, subscribe, and let's get into MotoGP 19 and see what it's all about. Alright, so we start off with the character customization. I've got to say, there's not too much to play around with here, but that being said, when you compare it to maybe F1 games, the character faces look pretty darn realistic, I will say that much. Who looks most like me? That looks like me a lot, doesn't it? Let's go with this guy. He needs a lot less hair, but I gotta say the freckles and everything else he's got going on, that's me. Yeah, just maybe add about another 50 kilos and you got me. 16 years of age, from Italy. Yep, that's me, 100%. All right, so what do we got? We got career mode. This kind of looks like the menu of F1 2019. It must be said how everything is like on one screen. Graphics editor. What is this? Cool. That's basically, it says don't draw penises and stuff on your bikes and your helmets and stuff. Okay, so we got helmet editors. I don't know if this is new for this year, but we're gonna have a little play around with this. Perfect. Alright, helmet is done. You should listen to that because that took me a long time to do. When I say long, I mean 2 minutes. I saw from Arrow's video, you can do like emojis as your number, so yeah, we're going to follow the trend and we are going to go for... Which one looks like I've corner cut the most? Maybe this one. Someone new to my channel who has seen me drive/ride for the first time. Let's go. Pretty accurate representation of how I feel whenever I'm racing. Alright, let's do this. Career mode. That's actually pretty fun, to be fair, but we're by no means here for the long game, so we're just getting straight into it. Welcome to the standard career mode. Standard career offers you a challenge with freedom and competition. Set the race options and riding aids to suit your riding style. Get ready to take on the best MotoGP riders to become the world champion. Cool. Like I said, no point us doing this because this is probably just going to be a one-off video. Who are we going to go with? Monster Yamaha Racing, possibly. I like their bike the most. Red Bull looks pretty nice as well. This might be an Italian team here, I'm guessing. But I'm going to go with my heart here. We're going to go with Monster Energy Yamaha. And let's see what we can do. Oh no. Oh no. What's this? What? What? What was that? Is this like an academy? No, I want to go back. I want to go back. Take me back. I made a mistake. Okay. I thought we were going straight up into the Monster Energy bike, but we're gonna go with. Let's go with this one. Petronas. Stick with what we know with F1. Petronas Yamaha SRT. We've got Franco Morbidelli and Fabio Quartararo. Why can't you guys have simple names? I mean, like, I wish there was another Ben Daly on the grid. That'd be easy to say. Oh crap! I haven't even put my name in. My name is Milestone. Hello, everybody. The name's Stone. Milestone. Here we are then, it's race time. It's probably practice time more like for the Malaysian Grand Prix, first round of the season. And we, Mr. Milestone, are looking to come away with a very unexpected victory. For the record, I could be related to Casey Stoner. I'm gonna play at that storyline, and I'm just gonna say that MotoGP officials are horrible, and they typoed my name. Here he is. Name's Mile, everybody. How are we all doing? You don't know me, but you're gonna. Oh, crap, he already looks pissed off with me. Like, righto, chap, you got a lot to learn. Development pack. What are we saying? Pack 1, Pack 2, Pack 3. Let's go with Pack 1. 120 minutes worth of practice. Definitely gonna make full use of that. Look at that helmet. It's just fantastic. Blends in with the rest of the color scheme of the team. You won't miss me. You can't even see my little message. I'm disappointed. Oh dear. Oh, Jesus, the crash helmet got some use there. I think we're gonna need a new one. We've already cracked the helmet. And braking really, really hard. We kept it together. On for a purple sector here. We are absolutely flying here in Sepang. Okay, we hit an apex there. That was actually kind of nice. Thing is, these MotoGP bikes are an absolute handful to get used to. I'm used to F1 cars with unlimited amounts of downforce, and here I am trying to chuck it in with a late apex. And with motorcycle racing, you literally need to give the bike about 2 weeks notice, like you're leaving your job, in order to make it around the corner in time. But there we go. Get ready for world record attempt here. Whoa. Squirmy. But there we go, that is a lap of Sepang. The greatest lap you'll ever see, 2 minute 21.2. Pack up and leave, winter test is over. We have got a phenomenal package. So how'd I do? Was I good or was I good? I'm happy to say that I'm the fastest person out there by a mile. End the test here. Oi, give me a look at that setup. So tell me exactly, how do I get around a corner without falling off? Has anyone figured that out yet? Okay, so I finished my winter test. Choose your preferred frame engine pack according to the ride feel, lap times, and tyre performance. Choose carefully. You will use the selected frame and engine throughout the whole season. We did 1 lap on pack 1, and we didn't even touch pack 2 and 3. I can tell you, I got a good feeling about pack number 3. That's actually really, really cool. I really hope that the F1 games adopt something like that. That was really, really awesome. But I'm really, really sorry that I'm sorry that the feature is really lost on me, being such a casual fan of MotoGP. If you haven't figured it out by now, I play this game like once or twice a year, and that's about it. Last year I played for quite a bit. I did like 5 or 6 episodes of career mode, and I really did play a bit of online with my mates, but it never really progressed beyond that. But yeah, I do want to get good at this game one day and take it seriously, because I feel like these games have so much potential. But anyway, we are off to start the very first race of the season. I think I need to peg back some of the difficulty settings because I am struggling somewhat. We were expecting some upgrades this weekend, but unfortunately they failed quality control. Thanks, Jeff. How come he gets such a terrible chair and I get this big, comfy one? Unfair. He's definitely the big bopper who is contributing more to the team than what I am. But anyway, here we are for Q1. Done absolutely no practice, as is always the spirit. But I got a good feeling about this. Let's go.
There he is, heading out on track. We'll soon find out whether he's looking for a quick lap time or whether he's trying out something for the race.
Oh yes, because that makes sense. Let's try out a race setup in qualifying with limited amount of time. That makes so much sense. Though, it is me we're talking about. away we go for qualifying 1. We have the racing line on, which I think is actually a step back from what I was running last year. Using all the training wheels to help me go along about my career. And here we go. I do love Qatar, the circuit. Night races look bloody sick. Anyway, turn 1. Shambolic. Turn 2. Don't even want to talk about it. We are inventing racing lines here on the Tiametmarduk channel. Don't worry, it's all about slow in, fast out. And that certainly was the case there. First lap in the books. It is a 2 minute 3.8. Which I think isn't too far away from what the AI were doing in practice. I think the guys right at the front were doing like 2 minute flats. So for a first lap out, considering my horrible riding, not too far away. We're actually catching someone here. This is looking pretty good here. 2.6 seconds up. In that slipstream. I don't want none of that dirty air though, even though that is completely not a thing in MotoGP. But we will press on. Let's pass this guy. That was a mistake. Big, big, big mistake. Out of the final corner. We'll get the slipstream off of this guy again. Looks like he's pretty slow in a straight line, it must be said. Across the line. This might go fastest here. 1 minute 59.5. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the best.
Here he is, back in the pit. The team look impatient to hear his remarks about his latest lap. I wouldn't rule out some changes to the setup.
How about some changes to the rider? That's something we need. Bloody hell, how about a fresh haircut? We'll shave 5% of drag there, I'm sure. Anyway, live session. What are we saying? Milestone. We're on pole by 2.7 seconds in Q1. Has anyone got an answer? Times are coming in, but not by enough. I think we're through to the next session.
That brings an end to the first qualifying session. The riders in the top 2 positions will be able to race for pole in the second round.
Oh no. You're saying some bandit took my tyres and now we can't do this session? That's unbelievable. Never in my motorcycling career have I ever seen that. Oh, the tyres are back, but no, they're wet. So we can't go out for this session. We will be starting from the back end of the Q2 positions for the race because no, we did not lose our tyres. We massively underestimated our own ability and we're going to be massively faster than people in the race. So we're going to give ourselves somewhat of a handicap challenge for this race. Let's go to the Grand Prix.
Greetings to all our viewers from the peninsula of Qatar. The floodlights that light up the Lusail circuit are on, and any moment now the MotoGP bikes will be revving their engines. We're looking forward to great weather for the race, but the riders' only worry might be the sand just off the racing line.
It's race time. It's the Qatar Grand Prix. It's Tiametmarduk commentating for you today. We need a top 15 finish, and I think we are starting from we don't know. We got into Q2, so there's that much. I think we should be in the front half of the grid, but that remains to be seen. P12 for Mr. Milestone. Let's do this. Change tyres. Oh yeah, let's change tyres. Let's get on some fresh ones. Why the hell would the game put me on used tyres? I will never know. We're going to roll with the softs. We're going to have the extra pace. I think having a medium on the rear or a harder compound on the rear might be better. But I think we've got a shorter race. So we're going to roll with that. And we're going to get our MotoGP career underway.
Qatar Motorcycle Grand Prix will start shortly here in Doha. And the riders are ready to compete on an amazing illuminated racetrack.
Is this automatic start? I think it is. Okay, good. Away we go. For the first Grand Prix of the season in MotoGP. Let's see what we can do. We have bundles of pace. Maybe too much pace. Maybe I should have started from the back. Or can I change the difficulty on the fly? I think it's a bit too late for that now. But here we go, storming into the lead of the GP. Lap 1 of 8. No pit stops. That would be weird. Come into the pit lane. Boom, change your tires. Away you go. I have definitely made the difficulty too easy. I thought it was going to be so hard after the winter test in Malaysia. I come to this track and I'm a motorcycle god, it seems. God status has been lost. I repeat, God status has been lost. Time to earn it back. Oh yeah. Let's try not to go all guns blazing. It was a good tactic to get myself into the lead, but running around on my own, that's when it all came undone. Still overestimating the abilities of what the bike has. That's always been my Achilles heel, I'd say, with the MotoGP games. I always just chuck the bike into a corner and think it's going to stick and then look like an absolute pelican on the exit where I either fall over or lose like 5 positions. Anyway, we recovered quite well. I think that's really late under brakes. I've had to release the brake in order to not crash. So that's more time down the drain. Boom. I'm sure that was illegal. I am absolutely positively certain that that was illegal. Taking that wide of a line into a corner and getting an absolutely beautiful exit. P7. Cannot, oh my god, he just came in from nowhere. Contact is absolutely prohibited in motorcycle racing. You never see it in real life. But I continue to push the boundaries in the game. Nice exit. The AI are absolutely woeful through there. But anyway, don't go thinking that the game is by any means like too easy. I've made the difficulty level so easy that it's a bit of a joke. I think it's like 55% AI difficulty out of, I don't know, 100, 120. It's usually what they set the markers to. So just bear that in mind with a pinch of salt. And I'm running a lot of assists. Nice exit. I love when you get it right with the throttle progression. You can just start to feel the bike step out a little bit. You can feel the vibration of the controller. That is actually quite satisfying when you just get it on the limited grip. But it's having to find that consistently that I'm struggling with. Here we go. On the power. Boom. P1. We know all about throttle progression. We're no strangers to that, but cornering on 2 wheels, that is a whole new kettle of fish for me, which after, 3-4 years of playing the MotoGP games very sparingly, still struggle with that concept. Nice little battle here for the lead. Wasn't expecting this. That's the best we've done in the final corner so far, and we still fell off under the 2 minutes. And again, I am going to stuff this up royally, so I have to ease off the brake. Come on, Ben. Lorenzo in P22, what happened to him? Must have fallen over. Damn it, there it goes. I can never make things easy for myself, can I? Here we go, the dreaded final corner. No, you idiot, that's not even the final corner. You'll know it's the final corner when I shoot off by about 10 miles off the circuit. P1. Halfway through this race. Ah, there I go. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cal. Maybe this is the right difficulty level for me because, yes, I'm fast, but my consistency is so bad that it's keeping me in the same where I should be, like right in the contention for the lead. So until I can sort out these issues of consistency, I don't think I should be turning up the difficulty level, because if the AI are any faster, I'd be getting lapped with the amount of times that I'm crashing here. Anyway, Milestone, he's up into P5. He's looking the goods here. But can he keep it together? Round the outside, round the outside. Oh, come on. Rookie error. Rossi, what are we saying? I want to be replacing you in the not too distant future. And that is exactly how we go about doing that. Bloody hell. Oh! I'm sorry to anyone watching. And anyone who is, you know, in the same room as anyone who was watching me, wondering what the hell your friend or family member is watching. Why is that random person on YouTube making random noises like that? I have problems. Come on! I've stayed on the circuit at turn 1. Can we get a round of applause, please? Or a like? 1 like equals 1 applause. Come on, Petrucci. What do you got? OP traction for days. Cal Crutchlow is moving up. Milestone is moving up. Not right now, though. Give it about 2 seconds. Oh, damn it. If I want to win this race now, I cannot afford any more crashes. This has got to be like a record for the most crashes, or most like offs, in a MotoGP race for one rider, and to still be in the race. I've done enough like falling off the bike to make up for like, how do I say this? One person has crashed more than what an entire field would in a conventional, or even a crazy MotoGP race. This is not normal, and this has only been 6 laps so far. 2 to go. Oh, g'day. I wonder how my tyres are holding out. I can't really tell. I haven't really been looking around my telemetry or anything. HUD. But I would say that they're not in great shape. The bike definitely feels like more loose than what it did at the start of the race. Oh, man. Really got to concentrate now. Here we go then, chaps. On to the last lap of the Grand Prix. P2. Can we win? Or will we fall over? Oh, I think we've got like a 5/10 penalty, so we need to win this race. Not by a few inches, we need to win by a few miles. Definitely, a few miles. Let's go. Come on. I can definitely feel a tire wear. The bike feels absolutely horrendous. It's mainly like traction zones. I can't push the bike anywhere near as much as what I could at the start of the race. And I think the tire compound choice has not been a help here for me. But I'm pushing oh so hard to keep up with this guy. Petrucci is going to go down to the final couple of corners, I'd say. Not many to go now. There we go, nice exit. We need to win this race by 5/10. So we'll see. Here we go. This is the run onto the final straight. Here we go. Nice exit. We're going to win the race on track, but will it be by enough? No, we're not. He's right there. He's right there. And that is my first MotoGP race. Holy crap. P2. The 5/10 corner cutting penalty is what has undone me in the end there. This is a throwback to ARL Monza. A race where I should have got my first ever win. But I was my very own undoing there. Good race though. Definitely a lot of fun.
There might be a touch of bitterness due to the lack of victory, but the second place finish will earn him 20 precious points, meaning he's still in the running for the next few races.
There it is. Sub to Marduk. You know what to do for that epic ride.
Stars of the day enjoying a round of applause from the team and fans. Everyone gave it their all today. You can't deny that these riders were on another level.
And there we go, guys. That is my very first MotoGP 19 video. Hopefully you enjoyed. leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you do to see plenty more racing game content. This may be the only video I do on this game. Hopefully it's not. Maybe I might do some online stuff with some mates and we can see some better riding from me, potentially. So if that is something you want to see, please support the video. Thanks again so much for watching. The career mode, it seems, is really fun. They've added some new features in here and there. The winter test and choosing what package you go with for the entirety of the year. That is so cool to me. Like, that was really, really awesome. And just the, I don't know, the small little details here and there, which I have noticed even from my limited time playing the game. It is a nice step up from last year's game, which is really, really cool. But that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, I'll see you next time.